Sounds incredible. Mick, tell us about your biohacking, your biotech sort of mindset, what you're doing with regards to longevity. I'm aiming to live to 150 years. I'm doing rectal insufflation, ozone. I'm doing infrared sauna, which is my favorite space. I'm checking my heart rate variability every day. I'm doing cold plunges. I'm changing my brain through all these nootropics and that. Tell us about Mick Mann and his biotech and his biohacking.
So I'm trying to get a good night's sleep every night. That's an important thing. At least get a couple of hours of sleep. I think that's hugely important. I think sleep is probably one of the best things for our health. That's underrated. So that's, I don't know if you've heard of Matthew Walker's book.
Yes, Why We Sleep. We speak a lot about sleep. It's one of the pillars in terms of Mate to Thrive, but knowing the numbers again and using the algorithms to know exactly. People think they get a good night's sleep, but actually they're getting no REM sleep. There's rapid eye movement sleep, which is very good for cognitive sort of abilities.
Yes.
Deep sleep, which is really good for restorative and muscle repair and regeneration. Okay, so sleep and how do you biohack your sleep?
I've got this app called The Sleep. I use that quite a lot, and I've been trying to get this bed. It's called the 8 Sleep. Have you heard of 8 Sleep?
I've heard of 8 Sleep. We do one of their
South Africa now.
Yeah, we do one of their competitors called the Ula. It's the chili pad that Tim Ferriss put on the market. So we one of the affiliates on that. It can cool your bed. It can heat your bed.
I'd love to get that. Yeah.
It's something that my wife misses when she's on holiday because she's more on the colder side, so she heats up her side. I cool down my side. Yeah. It's got 2 zones in that, and incredible history because Tim Ferriss really invested in them early. As well as some of the doctors in the US, incredible product as well. So sleep and temperature is very, very important. Obviously, Matthew Walker being the go-to guy there.
Yeah, then I think obviously the cold baths is a huge thing. My brother's got a cold bath that I go to have a little dip in. So I think that's unbelievable in terms of its benefits. I used to do it before COVID. There was a cold bath facility quite close to my house. So I used to do that quite often. I think that's an incredible thing. I think also what you eat, what you put in your body, massively important. Cut out the sugar. The sugar is probably one of the enemies of the world, and that's something hard for me because I love chocolate. So that's I think sugar's probably one of the worst things in the world. But it's hard to get away from it because it's so addictive. Yeah, and I just think it's also about what you put into your brain in terms of inputs. Like, what are you reading? What are you looking at? Who are you learning from? Like, I think just hearing what you're doing, I would say people must listen to you if they want a longevity mindset, because it sounds like you are much more advanced than me. I actually want to have a separate call.
Yeah, sure.